guys. I know I said I wasn't going to do another video this week until like Saturday, but so I happen to be sitting on the couch, relaxing after dinner, catching up on some YouTube videos, and I stumble across my good friend Jason at KRD. He did a Sunday Model Cars and Coffee / turned into a community question. And I thought it was a good one, and I thought he had said, you know, I wonder how many people will actually answer this question. Well, I want to be one of those people. I watch a handful of YouTube videos, model related. I try to watch as many as I can. I'm awful at commenting on people's videos. One thing I try to do with my own videos is I try to answer every comment. That's only fair if you're going to take the time to comment on one of my videos or answer a question that I post in a video. It's only, I think, respectful and fair that I answer you back. So I spend a lot of my time doing that. So I'm not good at commenting on the videos I watch, unfortunately. And I feel bad about that, but I'm working on it. Anyways, so I'm watching Jason's video, and he's talking about other passions, other hobbies. And if you're a subscriber, a regular subscriber to this channel, then you have a pretty good idea of some of my other hobbies. But my channel's grown a little bit, so there might be some people out there that don't know the other things that I'm passionate about. So now is as good a time of any to recap those. The other thing Jason had said, what he'd like to hear about our passions and maybe see some pictures. So I'm gonna stick some pictures in the end of this video that might show you guys a little bit about what happens with one of my other passionate hobbies. Anyway, so I have a bunch of little things that I like to do, as well as the model cars. We all know that I collect Hot Wheels. Well, I don't collect Hot Wheels. That's not true. I shouldn't say that. I buy Hot Wheels that I like. You saw a little bit of those in the thumbnail. G.I. Joe stuff, comic books. G.I. Joe comic books. I'm a fan of those. I've got the two newest ones right here. I just picked these up from the comic book shop not too long ago. As well as the action figures. I have a small collection of those. D&D. So my wife is a dungeon master. She runs a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, or she ran a campaign, lasted 2 years. We're starting a new one in June, I think. Anyway, those are some of the things I do. But when Jason uses the word passion, that means, to me, these are all cool little hobby things that I like to do, activities I like to participate in. Would I say I have a true passion for those? No, honestly. But there are two particular hobbies that I do have a passion for. One of them being RC rock crawling. This is my good, all together and not broken RC rock crawler. I do have another one over here in the corner that if you watch on Sundays, you probably see it. It's sitting over here. But this is the main RC rock crawler that I have, and I do have a passion for this truck. This is a Toyota Tacoma based body. It's got true beadlock wheels with rock crawler tires. I have upgraded the steering servo, upgraded all the suspension links to real metal links. I have a blast with this thing. It's got skid plates. I put diff skid plates on it. I do have aftermarket coil-over remote reservoir shocks that I have to put on this for this year. I've upgraded the steering servo. I have a lot of fun with this. So I've said it before, and I said I was going to do a video, and I really haven't yet, but I think I'm going, this year is going to happen, this spring, actually. The property is surrounded, my property is surrounded by an old stone wall. So, stone walls in the state of New Hampshire. It is illegal to change a stone wall in the state of New Hampshire. So, these stone walls pre-exist my home by a lot of years. These are the original stone walls that cordoned off. This used to be all farmland way back in the day. Ding, ding, Luca. So what I have done is I've changed some of those stone walls just enough to turn them into, and added some obstacles to turn them into an RC rock crawling course. You start in the front, and there's a couple of like bridges that you have to go over, and then you crawl your way around, and you go. It's kind of neat. I'm going to do a video soon, but so there's like a little bridge that goes over where my sump pump dumps. There's a little pond with a bridge. Then you go over a big rock, and then you go under a log, and it takes about, well, it takes me about an hour to go start to finish because the thing keeps tipping over on me. Ryan, however, is impeccable at driving this thing, and he can do the whole thing without the truck tipping or losing or dumping off the course at all. We have a lot of fun with these. I have cousins that are big into the RC rock crawling stuff and RC cars and all that stuff. So this is a true passionate hobby for me. And I really, seriously, I am going to do a video on having this thing out on the rock crawling course. Maybe I'll see if I can get Heather to help me. Maybe this weekend we'll shoot a quick little video of that. But the other, my true passionate hobby that we partake in is I have an old Jeep, a 1-to-1. I've had that Jeep for, boy, let's see, it's going on 17 years. Yeah, 17 years, 16, 17 years. It's gone through a couple of different builds, but it's basically a wheeling rig. 35-inch tires. I've replaced the axles, gone right through it. You guys know, you've seen it, or some of you people that have subscribed for a while have seen it. Last year I didn't do a lot with it. It was a rainy summer up here, and it just didn't pan out. I think I drove the thing 3 times, maybe, and that wasn't even off-road. I did not go off-road in it at all last year. But that is going to change. We are scheduled to go to, so each year, May 17th is, it's actually a thing. It's called Go Topless Day. That's the day where you take your top and doors off your Jeep and you go do, they have Go Topless events. There's one on the seacoast of New Hampshire at a very big Jeep dealership. We're scheduled, me and a handful of friends are scheduled to go to that. I am going to also do a video from that just to kind of show you guys a little bit of that. That takes up a little bit of my time. The past couple weeks I've had to get it out of mothballs. It sat all winter, right? So I got to, get it running, clean it up, top off this, top off the fluids, change these certain fluids, just get it running. I have to replace the battery in it. And you want to talk about kind of a costly hobby. This thing is, can be very expensive. If you know anything about old vehicles and 1-to-1 vehicles, project vehicles, or muscle cars, or off-road rigs, or anything. For example, I stole one of the batteries out of Ryan's truck. Ryan's got a 2005 Chevy, my old plow truck that I gave him. It had dual batteries from the factory because it's got the plow package. It's a heavy-duty truck. Well, I stole one of those batteries because my battery died in the Jeep. However, it's not the right battery. So it's Mickey rigged into the battery tray. It's not held in with the proper hold down. I need to have a battery that has top post and side post connections because I hook my winch to that battery, and now that's not hooked up. Basically, I need a new battery before I can go wheeling this summer, and that to the tune of $300 for the battery I need. So it can be expensive, but it's a lot of fun. Heather and I have, I've had my Jeep has been in magazines. I've done lots and lots of wheeling trips. We've almost flipped over numerous times. We've broken down hours away from the house multiple times. But we've had good rides. It's good for going to the beach. It's just fun. It's a fun thing to do. I'll never get rid of the vehicle. I will have it until the day I die, and then it is willed to go to Ryan, and then hopefully he will continue to cherish it through the rest of his life. So that is basically my answer to Jason's community question about what else am I passionate about. I'm very passionate about the Jeep stuff and very passionate about these rock crawlers, because when I can't afford to take my Jeep out and go in the woods, I can wheel with this right here and have a blast with it. So thank you, Jason, for asking that question, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to answer a community question. It's good to do every once in a while. So thanks. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for watching this. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you to everybody linked in the description of my videos. That would be Mark at Hobby Nut Models, Matthew at MCV Products, Joel at Iceman Collections. You guys make this hobby excellent for me and help make this channel what it is. So thank you very much. And that's it for a surprise video. Now, I will talk to you guys on Saturday for a Saturday night stash spotlight. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week. Get out there and do something you're passionate about. Will you? Okay.